everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you guys can read by the title, I'm going to attempt to do my nails using a PolyGel Nail Kit. I'm super excited, so I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I do my nails using a PolyGel Nail Kit. This company called Ohuhu, if I pronounced that right, they reached out to me and they actually sent me this in the mail so I can go ahead and review it for you guys and tell you guys my thoughts and opinions. I'm also going to be recording myself using this nail kit and telling you guys all about this kit. So this is the kit that I got in the mail. This is a 12 color poly nail gel kit. I'm really excited to open it. It says you get 8 normal colors and 4 temperature changing colors. So I'm really stoked about this. So I'm going to first share with you guys what comes inside this PolyGel nail kit, and then I'll go ahead and do my nails with you guys. Here I'm just going to peel off the seal. I want this to be like a first unboxing with you guys as well. This came in the mail pretty fast too, guys. It only took maybe 1 or 2 weeks. It was really fast. Okay guys, so this is what the box looks like. It looks really nice. Let me go ahead and open up the lid and share with you guys every piece in here. So this is what the PolyGel nail kit looks like right when you open it up. So the first thing that you're going to see, it actually comes with a little manual or a little instruction on how to do it. So like I said, the brand is Ohuhu, if I'm pronouncing that right. So it comes with a little manual for you guys like that. And then the rest of the stuff is pretty neat. You get so many different things, as you guys can tell. So I'm just going to share with you guys individually what you get in this kit. So on the left side first, you will be getting a little brush. So this is what the brush looks like. On one end, it actually has the little brush like that you're going to be dipping into the liquid with. On the other end, it's actually the spatula that you're going to use for the polygel. So it comes with the brush on the side, and then it also comes with a little nail filer right here, just so you can file your nails when you're doing your nails and after. And then right next to it right here, it comes with a little tool. This is a little cuticle pusher. It's a middle tool as well. On this side, we'll actually be getting 4 different glitters. And let me show you guys the colors that you'll get. So the first one is this one, and it's like a silver glitter, really pretty. The second glitter is like this blue color. It's gorgeous. The third one is like a pinky glitter. And then the fourth glitter is more of a turquoise blue one. So you get 4 different colored glitters, which is pretty neat. And then right next to it right here, you're also going to be getting some nail clippers. This is actually pretty neat because a lot of PolyGel nail kits actually don't come with this. So this is pretty cool that this one does come with it. You also get some cuticle trimmers. This is just good for prepping your nails with. And then moving on to over here, you're going to get a total of 12 different color polygel colors. So these are your solid colors right here, and then these 4 are your temperature changing. So this is what these look like, and these are poly nail gels, and they come with different colors. You're going to be getting 0.5 ounces in each tube, so you have several different colors. So as you can tell, they come with white, some pinks, purples, and nudes, also some brown and a black. And then these 4 right here are temperature changing. These are more pinky, and this one's more of a red color, and then like a nude red. And then onto the side over here, you'll be getting the base coat, which looks like that. And then you'll also be receiving the top coat, which I'm so excited to try, guys. And then at the bottom over here, you also get your little liquid. This is the slip solution, and this is a 30 milliliter container of it. And then right here, this is one of the most important parts. You will be getting these plastic forms, and let me show you guys what it looks like when you open it. So when you open it up, it comes with a whole bunch of different sizes. I think there's a total of 12 sizes in here for all your nails. So you're going to be using this with the gel. So now that I shared with you guys the whole nail gel kit and everything that it comes with, now I'm going to go ahead and actually tap into all these items, and we're going to go ahead and start doing my nails. Okay guys, so now that I showed you guys everything in the kit, we're going to go ahead and get started. So like I showed you guys, these were all the colors and the supplies that I'll be using throughout this video. So I will be linking this PolyGel nail kit down in the description box with all the links if you guys are interested in purchasing it. And throughout this video, I'm going to actually be using this UV light that I got from Amazon. This is a sun UV light, and you're going to need some type of UV light for these nails. This one I got from Amazon for under $15, so I'm just going to be using this one since it did not come with one in the kit. So now I'm going to go ahead and start doing my nails. So you guys want a clean base, so make sure you guys wash your hands. And then now I'm going to go ahead and prep it. So I'm going to go ahead and use this cuticle pusher. And I'm going to use this to push down my cuticles, and do not skip this step just because it's really crucial when you're prepping your nails, just to get it all ready and so your nails won't lift. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and grab a nail filer and file my nails down. You're going to want to file down the sidewalls of your nails and also the base, but make sure you don't file too much. Just file good enough that will get rid of the natural oils on your fingernails. So here I'm going to be doing that to each of my fingers on both hands. I'll try to speed this up so it's not like too boring. So now I'm going on to the other hand and filing off my natural oils on there as well. So once the nails are filed down like that, I'm going to go ahead and clean them off. So I'm going to use some rubbing alcohol and a paper towel. And I'm just going to put a little bit on a paper towel and just clean my nails. You just want to get all that dust and everything off, so that's how I'm doing it. So now that the nails are getting cleaned off, I'm going to go ahead and use a cuticle trimmer and just kind of clean up the edges around my nails, any hangnails or whatever that I have around my nails. You also want to do this just to make sure your nails are ready for the polygel and everything like that. So now that my nails are all prepped, I'm going to go ahead and use these plastic forms to match my natural nails perfectly. You don't want the forms to be too big or too small. Make sure they fit sidewall to sidewall. And also guys, I want to tell you guys a mistake that I did. Later on in the video I ended up finding this out, but you don't need to find forms for each hand. You actually end up needing just to have for one hand. So instead of finding the forms for each set of your hands, just do one set. I didn't realize that, like I said, I am a beginner at this. This is my first time trying it, so I had to learn it the hard way. I ended up just doing one set of forms, which is 5 forms, and then I reused it for my other hand since my nails are the same size, so it's perfect. So you only need one set for a hand. So the next step, I'm going to go ahead and open up the slip solution and pour it. I'm using this little dapping dish that I had. I'm just going to pour it on it and just get a little bit of liquid, not too much, but don't spill like me. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab the base coat. So that's the first thing you want to do now. You're going to go ahead and put one layer on each of your fingernails. This base coat is like the primer almost for polygel. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that on every single one of my fingernails. And guys, for example, for this video, I'm only going to be showing you guys one hand of how I do my nails. And then I'll do my second hand off camera. So this video won't be too long. Now you're going to go ahead and grab your UV light, whatever UV light you have, and you're going to put it under the light for 60 seconds. You're going to leave it under the UV light to make sure it cures it. So then after that, I'm going to go ahead and pick my colors. So I ended up going with a like pink kind of color, and then that's just the regular color. And then I ended up going with a temperature changing one that I'm going to use for an accent nail. So now to start the process, I'm going to go ahead and grab my brush. Like I said, this side is the brush side, which I'm going to be dipping into the liquid, and then we have the spatula side for the brush. So I'm going to grab one of the nail forms, and I'm actually going to use the polygel, and I'm just going to go ahead and open that tube, and I'm going to place some of the product on a spatula. As you guys know, this is my first time trying this out, so I was literally like so nervous. I didn't know how much product to put, so I ended up starting with a little bit. And then I'm just adding it to the form. They have different lines, so you guys can add as much product as you like depending on how long you guys want the nail to be. Make sure you guys add enough product, but not too much so the nail won't be too thick. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch the side of the other brush, and I'm going to use this brush and dip it into the slip solution. And I'm going to use this brush side to actually form it. So it's really easy, it just glides on so smoothly. And I was really impressed with the gel, like the texture of it and the formula of it. It worked really smoothly and it was really easy to form. So I'm just kind of cleaning it up and forming it to the nail form as perfect as I can. Make sure it's not too thick or too thin, so I'm just doing that. And you want the side walls to be a little thinner than the middle. You want the middle part to be more thicker. Now we're going to go ahead and press on the nail, and while you're pressing on, a lot of the gel will be coming out, like touching your cuticles. So you're going to use the brush and the slip solution and just kind of clean it up on the edges and your cuticles, because you don't want that to stay on your cuticles. And then this is a huge important step. On the back, you're going to actually move the gel and move it upwards because it will be trying to connect to your finger. So once we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and cure the nail in the UV light, and we're going to let it cure for 60 seconds for the top of the nail. And then once that 60 seconds is up, we're going to flip our nail and let the bottom of it cure for 30 seconds. And make sure you guys cure it for that long because you don't want it to not be done. And then when that's finished, you're going to go ahead and pop off the nail form, and you're just going to squish both of the sides of the nail form and pop off like that. Now you're going to go ahead and repeat the steps for the other nail. So here I'm just grabbing another nail form, and I'm applying some more polygel on the spatula, and I'm going to apply that onto the nail form. It's the same steps that I showed you guys earlier. So here I'm just adding it to the nail form, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the slip solution in the brush and help me form it. So I'm not going to show you guys me doing all my nails just because it's the same process. So I'm just going to skip ahead and I'll do my other hand off camera, but I thought I'll at least show you guys one more nail of how I'm doing it. To be completely honest with you guys, this was a little hard for me just to form it because a lot of the nails either came out too thin or too thick. It wasn't perfect, but for my first time, I think I was doing a pretty good job. I would say this kit was super easy to actually get the hang of. The formula of it was really good. The solution and the brush really helped you form it. And I think this is not so bad for beginners. So if you guys are thinking about it, you should definitely try it for your first time. It never hurts to try it. And for a beginner like me, I liked it. So that's just me doing it. So I'm going to continue on in the video. Then after that, I'm going to actually attach the nail to my nail and press it on my thumb. So I'm just doing that there and repeating the same steps of grabbing the brush and the slip solution and cleaning up around my cuticles and also cleaning up the back. My first nail that I did, you guys couldn't really tell, but the back, I didn't clean it up that well. So it was touching my skin, but I tried to fix it and not do it to the thumb. So here am I just curing the thumb for 60 seconds at the top and then the back of the thumb for 30 seconds like so. Now it's time to take off the form, so I'm pressing on the sides and taking off the nail form, and this is how that one turned out. Now I'm going to do the rest of my nails off camera, and so this is what it looks like after doing all my fingers. I wanted to skip a lot of it just because I didn't want you guys to see me do the whole process. This video would probably be an hour long, so this is what they look like after. This is without filing them. That's just straight off with taking the nail forms off. So now the next step is actually to nail file. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that file that came with the kit, and I'm going to go ahead and file down my nails. I'm just going to be filing the sides of the nails and also the tips just to make sure it's straight. And I recommend you guys cutting your nails too. A lot of my forms were either too short or too long. I personally just use a nail filer to make my nails the same length, so I just filed down the longer nails. I didn't want to use the nail clippers or a nail trimmer just to cut them because I didn't want them to break, because I heard other girls that happened to them, so I just filed down them to make them one length. So after filing them, this is what they ended up looking like. I ended up deciding to use my nail drill. This part is totally optional, but I just did it. I used it to kind of file down the backs of my nails because a lot of my nails were thicker than the other ones. So this is totally optional, but I did that. And this is what the nails look like after filing and drilling them. And now on to the last steps. On to the last steps, I'm going to go ahead and grab my rubbing alcohol and a paper towel and kind of clean my nails. They're just a little dusty from the nail file and the drill. And then the last step, I'm going to grab my top coat and I'm actually going to paint one layer of all my nails. So here I'm just putting the top coat on. As you guys can see, my ring finger is actually a different color. That's actually the temperature changing one. So it's actually like a peachy orange in like a normal temperature, and then in the cold it turns white. So it's pretty cool. I really like it. So I'm going to use my UV light and I'm going to go ahead and let it cure for 60 seconds at the top. You don't need to cure the back, so you're just going to do it for 60 seconds. My thumb couldn't fit, so I'm going to cure my thumb separately, but I'm just going to cure my nails and do it for the other hand as well. Now here's me curing my other hand, and then once I'm done, this is what the nails look like after I cured the top coat. And so now I'm going to go ahead and grab some cuticle oil. This part is totally optional, but I love using cuticle oil, so here I'm just adding cuticle oil to each of my nails. Then I went ahead and washed my hands, and this is what the end results look like. This is with my clean hands and everything. I ended up loving the results, guys. I know this is my first time trying it out, so I was not too hard on myself. Yes, they're not perfect. They could have been better, but for my first time, I would say I really enjoyed how they turned out. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video now, so here is my outro. So as you guys can tell, this is the end of my video. These are the end results of my nails. I'm actually really pleased on how well they turned out. Let me show you guys the other hand. They turned out pretty good, but I do have to admit, guys, this was pretty hard for me. It wasn't because of the kit or anything. It was because I've never done polygel nails before, so I had to learn how to do all of that stuff. But I think I did a pretty good job for my first time. So I would probably rate this kit a 10 out of 10 just because it provided you everything that you need to get started, especially for beginners like me. I did not know how to even get started. So I really enjoyed the kit. I want to give a huge shout out to that company, Ohuhu, if I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for sending me that PolyGel Nail Kit. I seriously loved it. We're putting it to my mom's nails afterwards just because it turned out so nice. And a couple of benefits about this I do want to say is that it's way easier than doing acrylics and it does not stink. So if you guys do acrylics and it's like a hassle, I highly recommend trying polygel nails. So for my first time ever, I will say it was definitely a good one. I tried to film the best way I possibly can. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys thumbs this video up, subscribe, check out my other social medias down below. If you guys want to check out this polygel kit, like I said, I'll leave the links down below for you guys can purchase it and the promo codes. Thank you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.